Alright, so I'm back, and today we are going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts, is that how it's said? Ninja Turtle Leonardo. Now, I've never messed with a Figuarts figure before, so this is all kind of new to me. So we'll get him out of the way real quick, take a look at the box. So it's a relatively small box, all things considered. We got how to do things. It's got a blue background to it. You see a product shot there. Some animated, definitely makes it look a little purple on there. Almost Donatello colors, I'd say. Things you can do. Price point. We'll get into that in a minute. And yeah, there's Leonardo's box. So, taking a look at the figure. He does come with a number of accessories. We'll get into those in a second here. But yeah, he looks pretty good. So posability, his head is on a ball joint at the top here, and then the neck is also on a ball joint, double ball joint. Okay, so it's a double ball joint. There we go. Shoulder, we've got lots of articulation in here. So there's a butterfly joint out. As you see, this is soft plastic, so it kind of moves out of the way. Butterfly joint out. We got a hinge there, and then another hinge right below it. So, but all of that you only get to there. Rotates all the way around, no problems there. But yeah, it's got a lot of little hinges and swivels in there. You got a bicep swivel here. Double bend elbow. The bend or the elbow pad is its own piece. It's just kind of stuck in there, which works fine, I guess. Hand is best way to show this off, because like I said, I've not played with these before. So there's a swivel here, and then there's a ball peg here on a hinge. So you can kind of maneuver it how you need to, put the hand back on, and then, you know, here we can do like a little side to side, and then you want to swivel that to do like the in and out. Waist here is on a ball joint, I believe. Oh, there might be more to it than that. Yeah, there's a torso joint too. That one's not seeming to work out very well, but the waist joint does move. Soft plastic here allows it to kind of move up. The shell, it's attached, but it's kind of like mobile a little bit. So you get a little bit range there. Legs, we've got, I don't even know, a hinge and a swivel at the top, and then this piece here swivels as well, independent of the top portion. So there's two different pieces there. So that does that. We got a double bend knee. Get you a good range there. I like how this piece kind of goes in and out. Helps not destroy that aesthetic. Knee pad is independent. Foot. So there's a little plastic ankle on the inside here, which is it's an independent free floating piece that comes down. There's a ball joint that goes into a ball joint here at the bottom, so it's a ball joint here to here, and this free floating piece just kind of comes down to hide that. That's pretty clever. So you get a good range of motion there. Get a decent rocker. Tilt is pretty good. It's a ball joint, so you can get kind of all sorts of things. And then the toes do pivot. While we're on the legs, everything from the knee down is die cast, with the exception of like this little plastic bit right here. Now, since they had cut this piece out and it's not die cast, I kind of would have wished for like a softer plastic like the shell that would help stabilize the figure, but he's pretty stable on its own. So yeah, so there's his articulation. Let's go into the accessories. So he's got, let's do the hands first, I guess. So you can take the hands off. And then he's got 2 open hands. He's got 2 slightly open hands. And 2 peg hands. So you can kind of take your pick of how you want him to be posed. And then he's got 2 swords. And I want to see if they fit in here. They do, but not very well. So definitely use these hands if you want to use the swords. So you just peg those back in. And you're good to go. There we go. Head, you can pull off. He does come with an alternate face. Kind of slightly angry. So you got stoic and angry. And then the bandana itself is its own piece, so you take that out and plug it in. And then you just plug in the head. Like that. I don't think I really like that face, though. Not for Leonardo, anyway. Alright. Then we've got a sewer cover. So you see city sewer on this side, and then the reverse of it on this side, which is cool. And then you can take, I'm going to assume, yep, you can hold that with this hand if that's a look you're looking for. And then the last little bit is this piece here. So this goes on the back of the figure. There's this piece here over the shell. You can just pull this out, and you take this and you just pop this in. I want to say snap, but it doesn't really snap into place. Just like that. So it's the same everything, although the color's a little bit lighter. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then you can take the swords and you can just slide them in here, just like that. And then they're free floaty, but there's at the very top of the blade, there's like a little bit thicker of a piece right there. So if you push it down and then all the way down, that'll lock it into place. So I was going to put this on there and leave that, but now that I've noticed that it's a different color, I don't think I want to do that. So I'll just go with this. So that's pretty disappointing, actually. It's like this is painted, this is not. It's just brown plastic. It's a subtle change, but for the price point of these figures, I expect better than that. So we're just going to pop in the swords. Now, I don't have any of the other Ninja Turtles to compare him to size comparison wise. So we won't. Let's see here. What we got laying around. So all my Marvel Legends are all boxed up. So here's a Marvel Select Lizard. I don't know if that's going to help help at all. But yeah, there's that. And then for all you Transformer fans out there, here he is next to Classic Seeker Mold and a Voyager, so you get an idea where he scales. And yeah, I think he's good. So overall, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Now, the reason why I'm giving him an 8 out of 10 is because at $65, he is a pricey boy. Yeah, he's got some die casting, some great posability. He looks really good. But that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. In comparison, this guy averages at $50. So, yeah. Or, let's see here. Let's grab a recent figure. This guy is $75. And while he doesn't have diecast, he's got better posability, I'd say. As well as an excellent paint job and posability. I mean, he's awesome. He's great. I wouldn't put him into that category though myself. All in all, I'm happy with my purchase. I really am. For $65, I just kind of expected a little bit more from it. My first outing for SH Figuarts. This is really disappointing. Not being the same color. I don't know if maybe it was just my one that they skipped, but it's noticeable enough for me that I'm not too thrilled with it. So for sure, I'm gonna get the rest of the team. That's not even a question. I have to now. And I'll be happy with that. I will definitely be happy with that. If they continue to make any other Ninja Turtle characters, I'll probably pick those up as well. I don't think I'll go into the third-party Ninja Turtle figures. But if we get more from SH, I'll probably get those. I mean, I at least want, Krang, Shredder, Rocksteady, Bebop, Splinter, stuff like that. And it's one of those, like, slippery slopes. Part of me is like, this guy is good enough that, like, if they made all the classic X-Men, for example, this style, I'd probably pick them up, which I'm happy that they're only doing the movie figures, the movie Avengers. So I have a good excuse not to pick them up, because I'm just not that big of a fan of the movie characters. I love the movies, don't get me wrong. They like the Avenger movies, but I don't love the designs. So easy pass for me. And the Injustice figures for DC is like, maybe I'll get the Batman and Superman, because Superman's everywhere. He's on clearance. So, but anyway, but yeah, all in all, I'm happy with this purchase. If you're a Ninja Turtle fan, I will recommend him. Like if you're a hardcore Ninja Turtle fan, you probably already have him actually, but I do recommend him in that case. But if you're casual Ninja Turtle collectors, there was that set I reviewed a little while ago that was Walmart. That was movie figures. Those were about $20 a piece, so a third of the price. I'd probably go with those if you're just kind of the casual Ninja Turtle fan and you want something awesome. But if you're a hardcore fan, then yeah, I would say pick him up. And outside of that, yeah, I think he's pretty good.